Hey guys, Kris Gethin here, and I'm going to give you the top tips, my top tips to help you stay on track while traveling. So I'm here in Wales at the moment. After Wales, I go straight to India, traveling around India. Then I'll be heading over to Australia and Fiji, and then back to the US, and then I won't be there for that long. And then I go back over here in January, well, in Europe in January to France, and I'm traveling all the time, as do a lot of athletes. There's a lot of bodybuilders and other athletes that travel more extensively than me, however they stay on track. But I'm going to tell you what I do to stay on track. So number one, let's cover food. Food number one, I will take a lot of dry food with me. I'll have a hard shelled suitcase so my Ziploc bags don't get damaged, and I'll usually double wrap these bags. I'll get a plastic bag and wrap these bags as well should anything leak out. In these Ziploc bags I will have some oats, I will sometimes have some rice cakes, I will have protein powders, I'll have post-workout powders such as Recaged. I'll also have my casein in there as well to have with oats maybe in the middle of the day or at night time by itself or whatever. And then, it's dependent on the time of the year that I'm traveling. I may have some nuts, some dried fruits. Other occasions, if I'm dieting hard, I'll have packets of tuna with me. You can buy packets of tuna from the supermarkets, and I'll throw those in the suitcases. And also, those are foods to have, once I've got to my destination. When I'm actually traveling, I'll have my cool bag with fresh meals within there. Definitely, if I'm going on an extensive flight that could be 16, 17 hours, obviously I want plenty of meals within there as well. Maybe I'll have a couple that are frozen, but the majority of the time I'll have them in my containers and they've just been refrigerated, freshly cooked, and I'll have them along the journey. If I'm flying, I definitely stay away from airplane food, that's for sure. It's very high sodium, and I want to make sure that I'm staying extremely hydrated whilst I'm on the plane. A lot of the time I will go to a cafe, a restaurant, and I'll just order plain salad, dressing on the side that would probably be balsamic vinegar, and a lean protein source such as chicken breast or salmon or something along the lines. I'll try to stay away from the deli meats. When it comes to the supplementation, as I said, I'll take some bags with my casein, my Recaged in there as well, and I'll also have some containers of like my glutamine, my branched chain amino acids. I'll have a funnel with my hydrocharge and citrulline because I'm having that whilst I'm on the flight over, because the citrulline does help with the blood flow, because when you're in a pressurized cabin your blood flow does come down to a bit of a standstill. And obviously I'll have the hydrocharge because I want to stay hydrated the entire time that I'm traveling as well. Sometimes I'll have capsules, sometimes I'll have the powders, all dependent, but if you're taking your check-in luggage, you can have all those powders and capsules all you want, but I take powders on, when I'm got in my check-in luggage. They may check it out, they may look at it or whatever, but they always let me through. Same with the foods. Some people think that you can't take food on the planes. I've never had problems taking my food. You know what? I wouldn't even travel if they told me that I can't take my meals with me, because I make sure that I never miss a meal, and I haven't done for like 17 years or so now. What I'll generally do to keep the food fresh as well, obviously I'll have an ice block when I go through security at the airports, but sometimes they'll remove that ice block away from me because it's a fluid. So what I'll always do is have some Ziploc baggies, and if they take away the ice block, I'll go to a McDonald's, a cafe, a pub or whatever, and ask them for some ice. I'll put it in a Ziploc and I'll put that in with my food, so it'll still keep it cool and fresh until I get to my destination. Sometimes I will ask for a fridge at my hotel. If they don't give me a fridge, occasionally I'll just say, look guys, I'm a diabetic, I need it for my insulin, even though I'm not. Shh, don't tell anyone. And that will generally get me a fridge. If not, I'll use their fridge in their kitchen, and they're generally accommodating in that regards. Obviously, I'll have a shaker with me to make sure that I've got something to put my powders in, and I'll also have like a plastic container with a plastic spoon so I can mix my caseins up in there as well. When it comes to you know, gyms and whatnot, sometimes it may not be a gym facility that's adequate. You know, I've been in some shitty hotels that just don't even have any gyms. So I'll make sure that I'll use the stairs for my cardio. I like to explore the cities that I'm in. So generally I won't do a treadmill or anything like that. I'll go out and, you know, walk the streets. That'll be my cardio, making sure that I'm not stopping. Generally I like to do that late at night or first thing in the morning and kind of go underneath the radar when there's nobody else around. Other than that, I'll find out what are the local gyms or gyms within a certain vicinity, and I'll try to train as soon as I land, because that helps me regulate myself. And you know, by calling ahead before you actually get to the destination to see what gyms you have available to you just makes it so much easier, especially if you go into a foreign speaking country. You don't have to ask around. You can just look online beforehand and then just show the Uber or taxi driver, this is where I need to go to. And generally that fixes that problem. I'm always making sure that I don't drink tap water anyway, but especially when I go to foreign countries, you know, the body becomes a little bit acclimatized to a certain alkalinity and pH balance. So I'm always drinking bottled water anyway, or filtered water at the very least, and making sure that I'm getting plenty of glutamine down me when I'm traveling, because, you know, obviously when you're in a pressurized cabin, you can be exposed to a lot more disease or viruses that people may be carrying. So I'll make sure that I've got the glutamine there to keep my immune system up as well. So I think that pretty much covered it from a traveling perspective. Obviously I've done hotel room workouts as well, you know, where I've used the chair, the desk, the mattress, you know, doing dips, doing push-ups, incline push-ups, lunges, whatnot. So you can always find a way with plyometrics as well, shouldn't you have any resistance around you. There's always a way. It all comes down to how bad you want it at the end of the day. Yeah, so those are my top tips for traveling. So hopefully that will help you out. If you do like this video and you want more like this, just let me know and I will provide them to you. In the meantime, I'll answer a few of your questions here, so let me know. Please flex your arms. There. I should be charging for this. What's the hottest country you've been in, and did you find the extra heat difficult and keep your food cool and training? No, I generally just drink more whenever I go to another country, so I'd say it was very hot and humid up in Cairns when I was there, but you know, Dubai, Jordan desert. Yeah, I spent some time in the desert in Jordan. That was pretty hot. Right. Do we need to take supplements during something? I didn't understand that. Great tips. Thank you. More information. Love your brain. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate that. Michael, any Black Friday deals for Caged Muscle? Yes, there will be a few. Ever get questioned going through customs with glutamine? No, never. Yes, these videos are great. Awesome. Who's your tattoo artist? I've got a couple of tattoo artists. So one is Gordon of West Coast Tattoo here in Wales. The other is Adam, Tony Adamson of a Mind's Eye Tattoo in Boise. I've also got tattooed by Insomnia in Melbourne, Australia, and Scoot Mason in Toronto, Canada. Hey Kris, I've been traveling continuously for over 2 years and I've managed to work out pretty regular. Nutrition is challenging now. Yeah, it's hard, but it all comes down to how much you prepare in advance. How do we buy Caged Muscle supplements in India? Lendup asks. There always has to be one asking that. It doesn't matter if you're in India, if you're in Australia, if you're in the UK, if you're in any country, you order from cagedmuscle.com or bodybuilding.com. Got my girlfriend following your stuff now. I've been following your workouts for a while. Kill results. Thanks for everything. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Pre-caged, buy one, get the other 50% off. Stock up, guys. Best pre-workout on the planet. Thank you, John Az, if I pronounce that right. When in January will your new series be launched? 1st of January. What time gap between eating before and after workouts? About an hour before and an hour after. And I'll take my pre-workout, pre-caged about 50 minutes before and re-caged immediately after. Should come to Brisbane? No, I'm coming to Sydney. So I've got a lot of people coming from Brisbane actually flying down. So I'm flying like 20 odd hours to Sydney. I think you can take an hour flight down from Brisbane. All stocked up on pre-cage now till April, thanks to your offer. Thank you, Ian. I'm glad you was able to take advantage of it. James says, love the vanilla casein, dude. When will your new clothes range be out? Thank you very much. God, months. I haven't even begun working on it yet. Pre-caged is the best pre-workout supplement. Awesome, thank you very much. Marianne says, come to New York. I'm not booked to come to New York. I can't just show up there, you know. How many replacement meals such as whey protein with oats flour should I allow myself a day? You can have like, I'd say 1 to 2 re-caged a day and 1 to 2 caseins a day, but no more than 3 in total. Best supplement to increase size of muscles? Well, it's going to come down to food and all that sort of stuff. Somebody says, are you coming to Gethin gyms? Yes, I am. I put a post up yesterday or the day before. Will your creatine cause some motor retention in the muscles? In the muscles, yeah, not under the skin though. Vidit says, I have re-caged and BCAAs after workout and hydrocharge to stay hydrated, but recovery is not so good. Muscles are very sore the next day. Tips? Well, I assume you should be taking glutamine 4 times a day and you should be eating about 6 times a day. So can I assume that you're doing that? When are you coming to Kolkata? I'm not coming to Kolkata. I'm coming to Delhi next weekend, 26th and 27th, or this weekend, sorry, I'll be there, 26th and 27th in Delhi. Hey Kris, DTP for biceps 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. That's each arm, right? Yes, of course. Are there any products you can suggest? Any food that really boosts blood pellets? No, not really. How many hours do you work on a single week, Kris? 40 to 50 plus? I'd say probably about 15, 16 hours a day. How many hours? Oh, sorry, I just read that question. All right, well, guys, anyway, hopefully that's given you some insight on the travel tips. Somebody, God, I can't pronounce your name, sorry, Nagarjuna Babu. Any new book launches? Have you got my other 6 books? No, I haven't got any planned. If you're free in April, you should go to the Emerald Cup in Bellevue, Washington. I haven't been invited to go there, dude, so I'll go to plenty of places if I'm invited and booked to go. Come to Huntington Beach, California. What's wrong with all these people saying, come here, come there? I can't just drop everything and go. If I'm booked, yeah, for sure. KC Mitchell, what's up, brother? How's it going? The one-legged monsters in the house, man. How's it going, dude? Hope you're still getting your lift on and kicking ass and taking names, as I know you are, brother. Somebody says, foods that can increase immunity. Well, it's going to be a healthy foods, isn't it? You know, so, you know, if you're taking plenty of antioxidants, plenty of fruits, plenty of vegetables. Zayad says, does masturbation affect muscle gains? If it did, I would be about 100 pounds. So no, you're good, mate. Nick says, is there any reason you do cardio after your workout, or is it just an effective way to do it another time? I like to do it because it helps increase my recovery, I believe. If I take my re-cage straight after and then do my cardio, it just helps assimilate it around the body faster. Kris, please suggest a diet management for gaining muscle. Follow my muscle building trainer. Kris, what protein supplements to add into your diet? Re-caged by Caged Muscle and casein by Caged Muscle. Any suggestions for supplements with people with structural heart problems? Or you'll have to check with your doctor, mate. I can't give you those recommendations. My gym owner is looking into switching all of his subs at the gym to Caged Muscle. Awesome, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Will you be visiting Gethin gyms in Hyderabad? Yes, I will. If you're a member, they'll let you know exactly what times and days I'm there. Any new flavor for Re-Cage coming out? Yes, next year. Do I need to take a break from fasted cardio? I don't do fasted cardio, so I can't really give you that suggestion. I've never done it. Your stuff is helping me so much. Thank you. From Brandon, thank you. I appreciate that. Manish says, which whey protein is good? God, how many times do I have to tell you this? Recaged. Matt says, have you ever considered visiting Abu Dhabi? Matt, I will visit anywhere in the world if I am booked to appear there for a seminar, for an expo, to do a workshop, whatever. How do you feel about IGF-1 and GHRP6 and 2? I have no idea what that is. Ideal meal before sleeping, caged muscle casein. Any plans for caged muscle in Kolkata? What do you want about? Caged muscle is available in every single country around the world from cagedmuscle.com. Okay, guys, thank you very much. I appreciate you coming in. I'm going to have to go now. I got to get some work on this computer done. All right, thank you very much, guys. Peace.